Welcome to another episode of Tech Talk Today. I'm your host, and today we're diving into an incredibly useful library that many developers are talking about, pydantic. Have you ever found yourself wrestling with data validation in Python? Maybe you're building an app where you need to ensure that user data is perfectly structured before it gets processed. Well, pydantic is here to save the day. So, let's unpack what pydantic is all about and why you might want to add it to your toolkit. First off, pydantic is all about data validation using Python type hints. Pretty nifty, right? It allows you to define how your data should look in pure canonical Python. This means that instead of spending hours debugging data issues, you can create clear and concise models and let pydantic handle the heavy lifting of validation for you. So what's new in pydantic? They've recently released pydantic v2, which is a complete rewrite of the original version. Think of it as a fresh new car model, better performance, improved features, and yes, it comes with some changes that might require a little tweak in your existing projects if you're upgrading from V1. If you're using V1, you might want to check out version 1.10 documentation for any last-minute fixes or assistance trying to ease into this transition. Now, let's grab our developer hats and consider the installation. It's super easy. You can install it via pip using a simple command, pip install -u pydantic. If you're a Conda user, you can grab it from Conda Forge. This simplicity means you can start using it right away, no fuss, which is a big plus for busy developers. Let's explore a practical example to solidify our understanding. Imagine you're creating a user model. With pydantic, you can define your user model like this. Python from datetime, import datetime from typing import optional from pydantic. Import base model class user base model, ID int name, star equals John Doe, sign up TIAS, optional datetime equals none. Friends, list int equals. Now, when we have some external data coming in that might be messy, like strings instead of integers or maybe non-standard date formats, pydantic comes to the rescue. It helps you clean up that data. For instance, if you had a dictionary with some less than ideal formatting, pydantic would smooth things out for you as it reads that input. I mean, how cool is it when you can directly take an external data source and make something meaningful with just a couple of lines of code? Imagine the time you'll save during validation. All right, let's sprinkle in some real-world implications here. Why does this matter? With pydantic, you're not just avoiding data headaches. You're also enhancing your code's readability and maintainability. Your colleagues and future you will definitely appreciate how easy it is to understand your data structures. Before I wrap up, I want to touch on contribution for those of you who might be inspired to dive deeper. Pydantic has some great resources on how to set up your dev environment if you're looking to contribute, and they even have a section for reporting security vulnerabilities, ensuring that the library remains robust and secure for everyone. So there you have it. Pydantic is a powerful ally in the battle against messy data, allowing you to define, validate, and parse data seamlessly. If you've been struggling with validation in your Python projects, it's time to give pydantic a spin. Thanks for joining this episode of Tech Talk today. Remember, the more we embrace tools like pydantic, the more we can focus on building amazing applications. Until next time, keep coding and stay curious.